Princess Kate has today made a subtle yet defiant gesture as the House of Windsor's feud continues, with a body language expert picking up on the future Queen's role in the game of royal chess. Kate, 43, has today accompanied Prince William during an engagement in Sunningdale to commemorate the life of Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away 3 years ago today, September 9. The couple's visit to the National Federation of Women's Institutes, has, of course, coincided with the bombshell visit of Prince Harry, who is understood to still be virtually estranged from his older brother. The Duke of Sussex landed on British soil this morning, ahead of the annual Well Child Awards, and headed immediately to St. George's Chapel to pay respects at his late grandmother's graveside. It's thought Kate's last-minute appearance with William at today's event could well be a strategic move on her part, with Judy James noting that the mum of three could be trying to avoid being checkmated by the rogue royal. Speaking with the Mirror, Judy explained, "We've already seen Harry on a Ring doorbell looking like a fan of the impromptu drop-in, and William's outing to Sunningdale might have left one, future, Queen alone and socially vulnerable if a request for afternoon tea was made. Kate and Harry used to be so close, and whereas a sorry I'm up in Sunningdale response might be neutral and polite enough, being at home, but turning him down could make Kate risk being made to look like the bad guy when Harry reported back to the US. There's a huge difference between being unavailable and appearing to actively shun someone, and the movements of the royals today suggest they are very mindful of the dangers of the Harry effect on their own image and popularity." With this in mind, Judy continued, "Harry has many excuses to play the victim here if he so chooses, especially if it is made to look as though his close family members turned their backs on him while he was busy supporting his charities. There have already been headlines implying he would be keen for some sort of reunion, and if doors were being literally shut in his face, it could risk making the firm look cruel and cold in the eyes of the rest of the world if the story was spun that way. So who can blame Kate if she preferred to keep out of the way? William's emotions will clearly be complex as he mourns two people he loved in his life, his grandmother on the anniversary of her death and his brother, who also used to be his closest pal. Loyalty to his grandmother might well help to cancel out some of the sadness at the loss of a brother, but I doubt the proximity factor will make little difference apart from some awkwardness, and having Kate at his side, who gets the entire tragic narrative, will most likely help. Harry's rare trip to the UK has left many to wonder whether a meeting with his estranged father, King Charles, is in the diary. If so, this would mark the first reunion since February 2024. Harry has previously expressed his hopes of making peace with King Charles and the royal family at large, and whispers of a potential thawing arose back in early July, when senior aides to both Charles and Harry were spotted at a meeting in London. A US source has now told the Mirror that there is a strong possibility the pair will reunite, revealing, "It's clear there is now a determination on both sides to make this happen. Nobody is pretending the wider family issues have been resolved, but this is about beginning with Charles and Harry. For the first time in a long time, there's a genuine sense that reconciliation is within reach." They continued, "After 20 months apart, and with the king continuing his treatment, the feeling is that the time is right to take that step. This is not about grand gestures or set-piece meetings, it's about a simple face-to-face conversation between a father and his son. The priority is privacy and dignity, but also ensuring the door stays open for further dialogue." At the time of writing, neither Buckingham Palace nor the Sussex camp has confirmed that such a meeting is scheduled to take place.